I hope you feel better soon. Like, that sucks. Do you need to duck out tonight, or do you think you can make it?
I wouldn't dream of it.
I don't have any arms and my legs don't work anymore, but I'm gonna stay. Oh my gosh. Anid, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing at tier 1. Holy heck. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they should be. Do you know where... Jay, do you know where we are right now? Like, can you get to us?
A quest step with him this morning, and he supposedly did everything this morning.
Okay.
Like, they were even talking about how Otis might actually be Hildebrand's reflection.
Interesting. Yeah, because we're all gathered inside the castle basement, like by Kafkiwa. They might need a ride. Hey, Adozi, welcome on in. Greetings, Ahty group. It is time for your daily collection of a jug of tears. Oh, great. I love it. Winterwolf. Winterwolf, thank you so much for that tier 1 resub. 41 months. Oh, my gosh.
Also, Ahty.
Yeah.
I made my new jacket, so I'm wearing it on my way back down to show you.
Nice. Unmute this. There we go.
Because currently it's still crafter only, so I have to be a crafting job to wear it.
Ah, I see. Oh, I like that. You look very similar to, like, you look like an all-raw version of Alphino and Thancred smushed together.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Alpha cred.
I saw a version of this jacket that I had gotten from, like, a dungeon, but it wasn't dyeable, it was red and black.
Ah, I see.
And I mentioned that I really wanted a dyeable version because I like the style, and Droxel pointed me to the facet code of crafting.
Yeah, there you go.
Same code, but dyeable.
Oh my gosh. Hobo, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Oh my gosh. I like that. That gear is very, very good. Also, it just makes me more excited for 7.4 to roll around.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to wear this on my combat classes.
Yep. Theo, hello, welcome on in. Sorry I wasn't around at 5:45 like I said I was going to be yesterday. I might have slept too long. Which, if you weren't around either, I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Excuse me, jeez, I've got something in my...
Barrett says to carry on without them.
What? Does Vera not want to play with us?
I don't know, he just said in chat, carry on without me.
Okay. 5:45 for Ahty was 8:45 for us. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, all right. Are y'all ready to go? Are we ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. We shall. Let's do it. Y'all, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the hype train. Y'all are too heckin' kind. Forgot what time it was overall. That's fair. That's fair.
I think I'm actually a step ahead, so I'm gonna go refill my water cup real quick.
Okay. Yeah, definitely take care of yourself. All right, let's do it. All right. What does Kefkiwa have to... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I almost did that. I almost talked to Kefkiwa without talking to the extras. I'm not going to commit that sin. 2 zones to go. Upon our return, we must regale Glulja of the heroic tale of Sir Otis Valona. Oh, this was a hard one. We still have a ways to go. Let's keep moving. And that makes half. So far, there appears to be no change with the Meso terminal. So let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. A seal volcano in the northeast. The place with the volcano, eh? And I suppose we're using the zipline again? You know it. Like before, I'll take care of the guard at the Gate of the Remembrance. Come, let's head back. Right. So we're going back. Hi, Avero. Welcome on in. I'm kind of wondering what's with the purple crystals down here. I wonder if those are anything special or if they're just like amethyst or something like that. Holy shit! Vera, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Holy crap. Welcome back. Thank you.
Back. Sorry for groaning in the microphone.
No, it's already. It's fine. I can moan in the microphone if you want me to.
That sounds like dying in the microphone, Malik.
I am. That's why.
Vera, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Let's see. Let me get my mouse. I need to scroll a little bit. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. One going to Satan VA, Squiggles1386, Dean Fox, BP722, The Astrid Pup, Artemis S2SZ, Dane Blank, Sushi Loving Asian, Nagasumi Devil, and the Almighty Goob. Thank you so much, Vera. Oh my gosh. And we're at a level 4 Hive Train.
Wow.
What was that?
The Almighty Goob, wow.
The Almighty Goob. Moan in the microphone. Is that your indie furry band?
I was mentioning to Vera earlier the realization that the enemies in each area seem to correspond with the element of that terminal. Because the monkeys look like water monsters, and we had the water sprites over there, and that was the aqua terminal.
Wow.
This was the geo terminal, and we had the spurgins and the earth sprites.
That would make sense. That would make perfect sense. But like, okay, so like water monkeys, would those technically be sea monkeys?
You know, I hadn't thought of that, but that actually makes sense. The Torbjorns, the Torbjorns, whatever they were called.
The Toblerones?
Yeah, those.
Moan in the
There's Vera right
microphone.
there, dancing. Oh, I didn't realize I got here ahead of you.
I gotta help Dozy out.
I jumped over the railings and took a straight shot down instead of following the road.
I would do that, but I can't do anything in this. We can't do anything straight here. Moan in the microphone also sounds like an album name.
A kind of want to see about us once we finish the MSQ story, finding time to do extremes, because apparently the mounts for the extremes in this expansion are just wings on your back, and I think that's really cool.
Interesting. Yep. Yeah, I think that's what Malik is wearing right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta find me like some light colored wings and be like, that's my light wings.
I'm sure they're probably dyeable also.
No.
They're mounts. They're technically mounts.
Okay. So, yeah, so like when we get caught up with the MSQ, there's a lot of side quest stuff that I skipped, like significant side quest things. Like from pretty much like ARR onward. I would like to knock some of that stuff out.
Yeah. We were actually in the process of doing that, weren't we? Like doing, I think we were talking about how you still needed to do the Stormblood trial series with the auspices.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Okay, yeah. I need to do the auspices. Let's see. One thing I do.
Other ones.
Yeah, one thing I also want to do is actually go through the list of all of the optional dungeons, and I want to unlock all of them.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah, and then I want to work on some crafter class stuff again. Of course, we're going to be helping Krem get through Endwalker. But like, and depending how much time we have in between that and the next expansion after Dawntrail, we might actually just keep going through Dawntrail also. The goal is to get Krem as far, as close to current as possible.
Get them caught up with us, because don't forget we also have our post MSQ patch story to do as well.
Yeah. Right. There's Vera, but we have a full party. Advent, hello, welcome on in. And yeah, I mean, Vera has a good point. We do have to do Hildy also.
Also true.
Each patch is 4 months away, so there's a long time. Yeah, there is. But also, like, potentially I'm going to be expanding the Final Fantasy streams to, like, 3 times a week. So, there's that.
Once we're done with 3.
Yep. It's pretty interesting because, like, forever I decided, I was just like, I'm a variety streamer. I'm not a Final Fantasy streamer. I'm a variety streamer. It's like, no, I'm a Final Fantasy streamer.
Occasionally playing other RPGs.
Yep.
Like Borderlands 4 and
Yep.
Minecraft.
Yep. I kind of came to that realization, honestly, like watching Romu Raisu. Watching Romu Raisu, like Rice wears Final Fantasy 14 on their sleeve. Like all their alerts are Final Fantasy 14 based. Like they are a Final Fantasy 14 streamer. And like watching them for a while, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad.
I don't even stream 14 that much, but a lot of my stuff is 14 themed. Like I have the Manderville Mambo as a redeem.
Yep.
And my give the streamer a cookie redeem, I've been meaning to change it to include the crafter UI and sound effects for crafting a coffee biscuit.
Yeah.
From Shadowbringers.
Yeah. I'm happy to help people go through the story of 14. Like I've helped a couple of good beans, like Ruffy and you. Yeah, you have, Dozy, and like I appreciate all of that because not only because I'm kind of a terrible player, you know, I could use all the help I can get, but like also I know exactly, I pretty much know right around what time it is for you, and like, you know, helping me out despite how it being a ridiculously early, like weird hour for you is just it's not lost on me. I mean that helps out a lot.
Let's go to the exploding volcano place.
Yeah, we should do that. I got extras to talk to first though, so let me weed. Right. How can she be so carefree about everything? That's a fiery place indeed. I wonder what it's themed upon. I'm kind of thinking fire. That volcano really isn't real, right? All that smoke pouring out is just a part of the glamour? I must say, it saddens me to see the scenery change in our wake. Yeah, it is. You stream at around 9 a.m. to 12 noon in my time, which is okay for a weekend. Okay. I don't feel so bad then. For some reason, I thought it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. But then I just realized, no, you're not in the UK. Bleep bloop, error. Download complete. User registration confirmed. Dauntless adventurers, I bid you welcome to a seal volcano, the sanctuary of the strong. Fight with courage and honor, and your legend may resound forevermore in the arena of valor. Interesting. It's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. She's legit afraid of this place. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. Not on your life. It isn't even real. Is it? Oh, definitely not. But don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need. I believe you. That there is the terminal. You can get to it via the caverns that run through the volcano. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. Hey, Aaronville? I'll explore alone. You needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. Poor Aaronville. He's still coming to terms with it. You can hardly blame him. Let's leave him be for now. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. Interesting. Right.
So the fire animal is a flaming giant crab.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a crab.
That's on fire.
Yeah. Called the Alexandrian Clipper.
Interesting. Alright, I guess we go ahead.
I've been RP walking because it's not like there's really anything hostile on the path itself, it looks like.
Yeah.
Like the enemies don't even aggro unless you go over the wall.
Yeah, look at those crabbies. Neat.
Excuse me.
Right. So I got some extras. Let's chat. The mechanical soldiers are as common here as they are in Solution 9. I wonder how long ago they were created. Right would seem to be the more direct path to the terminal, but I must say I'm curious about the building on the left. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. I thought I saw Kefkiwa heading left, though. While that would seem to be a detour, I must say I'm rather curious about the round building. Well, I'm always up for the scenic route. Let's follow after Kefkiwa and see what the building is all about. Y'all picking fights with sprites? Let's murder some sprites.
I could go for a Sprite right about now.
Oh,
Something
wow.
fizzy.
Yeah, that does sound good, actually. I'm trying to cut down on soda. Like, I was tempted to get something when I was at the... I went to our, like, the Asian food store on the way home last night. And, like, I was tempted to get something like that, but I was like, you know what, probably should get something a little better for me. But I ended up getting, it's like I don't know if it's an energy drink, but it's like, it's hard.
Something just
It's hard
really nice about Asian sodas. There's something about them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what I got was kind of like almost like I think it's the Asian maybe the Japanese version of Gatorade. It was called Pocari Sweat. No, I mean, like, it's.
Oh, I had that stuff. It's so good.
Yeah, like it's really good. The name sounds disgusting, but yeah, it's like but legit. It's called Pocari Sweat. Oh, Ryu, I saw the link. I will check that out on my first ad break. It is already relevant to my interests. All right, so I'm going to read. A round building with seating for spectators. Might this be a fighting arena? Founder! Erenville is elsewhere, of course. Well now, look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. This appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a recreation of an actual place? In all likelihood, while I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the Arcadian. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. As I've already spectated my fill, I will move on. But you ought to head inside for a look. Oh, the music. I recognize the music from somewhere.
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Arcanima, I don't know what that is.
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Oh my god.
Is something wrong?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Go talk to them!
Come on, dear!
Go talk to them! What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say?
What do you even say? Seriously?
Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryle. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back.
So it's gonna be a crying night.
This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
it has been 20 years.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother.
Oh my god. Fuck. Kind of like you knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. You knew it was gonna happen. I was kind of expecting this, but then like the expectation, I was just like, okay, well, you know, I forgot about it, but like, fuck. Okay, here we go. Here we are again.
Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other. But perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The heat wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of half expecting it, but it's just like, okay, there they are. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me talk to extras. To think that Kryl would actually meet her parents. Miracles really do happen here. I'm happy for Kryl. Right, hobo? Could it be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? Honestly, I was thinking about that. But part of me was just like, no way, because we're not really a part of the system. Forgive me, this is all so much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. You and me both, Kryl. Alright, I feel a little calmer now. I thought myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been parted from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that has happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say one another. You have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Indeed, this is a meeting to be cherished. Just do what comes naturally. Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm really thinking about that. And like, oh my god.
About what part?
About the whole Kryl thing. I'm like, holy shit.
Like, I actually had a moment when I saw the two Lalafels fighting in the arena. I was like, oh no, are those her parents? And I wasn't far off. It's just that I was looking at the wrong pair of Lalafels.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, reading time. Oh my gosh, gay bathing pools. It's the gay pools. Gosh, I love gay pools. It's a pool made for me. All right, I read.
I think they said these were called the heat wells.
They're the gay pools. What they're actually named, be damned. All right, reading time. Let us keep an eye on things for now. You could carve the tension with a knife. That we should meet our daughter again, here of all places. You're all our daughter's friends, yes? Thank you for bringing her to us. gonna catch up with chat just a tiny bit before I get too far into this. Actually, the concierge is very Final Fantasy X, since and all this stuff has been told already. The world was plunged into war, and centuries later, there's still a ruler trying to mindlessly to keep the past alive. Ah, yeah. So back to the Namika part, if I may. I just wanted to say, that's where I got hit. I got hit with the question, what if I saw my dad once more? I'll probably talk to him about lots of things. Questions of if I was good enough. Dozy, I think you probably know the answer to that question already, though. So the thing is, like, I don't know, like, my dad has said to me, like, many times, because, like, it's always something that, like, it's always one of those doubts in my head. You know? For lots of reasons. And I think this is a kid's relationship with their dad constantly, regardless of who you are. At some point, you know, you kind of doubt yourself, and like, you know, you need that encouragement and that reinforcement from your dad, right? And it's no different with mine. So like, I don't know, like, you know, like sometimes I just don't feel like I really lived up to, like, you know, the ideals and the expectations of my folks. But the thing is, they're gonna be proud of you no matter what, you know? Because you're out there, you're doing your thing, you're making it work, you know? They're proud of you. That's all they really want, is for you to be happy. You know, and to be yourself. So, without knowing your dad, like, you know, if he's anything like mine's fucking amazing. Like, they are. You're absolutely good enough. You don't need anybody's, and plus you don't need anybody else to tell you that. Because I think you already know the answer yourself, is that you are. I'm personally happy to have such a loving and supportive family, hence why it hits like twice, thrice, quadruple times harder to see them go, yeah. You know, and it's the same for me. It's the same for me. You know, sometimes the hardest thing is to not live up to the expectation of others, or the expectation of what you think others think of you, but to simply live up to being the best self that you are. Yeah, I mean, that's the important part, you know? And like, personally, I catch myself like thinking like, am I good enough, and stuff like that. It's like, am I living up to like these ideals? But the thing is, though, that's a line of thinking that is kind of dangerous, because it's not really being fair to ourselves. You know, you are who you are, you know, and like, the only like bars that you set are like, you know, the ones that you set yourself, you know, like expectations and things like that, like, are things that we kind of curse ourselves with, rather than there being a realistic thing that someone else is putting on us. Like, yeah. And also because I fought 3 months to even have a faintest hint of hope to save him, but I failed. So I wanted to ask him if I did what I can or so, but yeah, I know the answer, yeah. You did everything you could. You did everything you could. And like, you you can't curse yourself with those questions of like, you know, did I do enough? You did. And that's that. You did. So, I'm gonna get even more emotional the more we talk about this, so I should probably continue, but like, yeah, I mean, I realize this is this is all about passing the torch from parent to child. Otis passing on protection of Alexandria to Gulja, his adopted son. Namika and Wuklamant, Rabor and Alalia with Kryl. The Arrow terminal is almost assuredly going to be about Erenville and Kefkiwa, yeah. Never let the naysayers structure your life. Fuck them. Structure it as you feel it suits you. Exactly. Like, honestly, like, I don't think anybody could put it any better or clearer than that. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions. What are they called? Oh dear, I'd completely forgotten to introduce them. Over here is Wuklamant, Vow of Resolve Tuluyolal. Beside her is Grahatia, my colleague in the Students of Baldessian. And this is Ahty, an adventurer, though that hardly does her justice. She is the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. My word. We clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Oh, yes. Yes, we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. Not the smoothest of beginnings, is it? If only we had some Shubruk Pibil to ease the way, am I right? Wait, that's not a bad idea. Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like. Oh, thank you, but we're fine. You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood. We'll fetch you all the treats that'll help cool you off. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but... Not gonna lie, I went back upstairs while you were in cutscene to grab another bottle of water for rehydration. No worries, Anit. No worries. Apologies if that's a really rough topic, but it is something that's like a nail to my brain ever since, and was curious on your opinion. Dozy, it's really hard for me to talk about because it's something that I am really scared about, if I'm being honest. It's something that I'm really, really frightened of. But how do I put this? It's something I've covered many times in the past, that this stream and this community and this gathering of people is like not a good feels only thing. You know? Sometimes we're gonna talk about the hard shit, right? And sometimes the things that are going to be talked about and the stuff that I read is going to be hard for me to read. But the thing is, though, it's stuff that's important to go over. It's stuff that's important, you know? And I don't want people to feel like things that are important to them are not good enough to mention on stream or too heavy and things like that. I mean, some stuff is just flat out not appropriate to talk about on stream. But, like, things like this I feel are. And, like, I feel that, like, you know, if anybody was uncomfortable, they would voice that. And if I was uncomfortable talking about that stuff live on stream, we certainly do have, like, you know, the serious topic channels on the Discord that we could talk about it too. Like, because people can choose whether or not to talk about it. You know, and Dozy, I'm gonna be honest here. You're one of my friends, and, like, you know, if that's something that's important to you that you feel that you need to talk about, you should be able to do it. It's honestly the least I could do. Thank you, Dozy. Thank you, Dozy, for sharing that stuff with us, too. Ahty always says, we don't avoid the rough topics here. While we try to be a positive space, neither do we avoid the hard conversations. Ignore them doesn't help us grow. It doesn't help. You're certainly right. Oh my gosh, that timing. Zentha, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack. Get cozy. We were just having like a little chat before we proceeded about some kind of serious stuff, but like, you know, yeah. Chrysler, welcome on in. Welcome. Zentha, thank you so much again for your raid. Thank you. How was your art stream? Tell us all about it. And welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing a little bit more of the Dawntrail main story quest. But the community here, we're all pretty chill and laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless of what you do, though, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. People know the best times to pop in, yes. Zentha and I go way back. So, like, Zentha has kind of always had impeccable timing. But holy heck. Yeah, wholly I admitted this section took a little bit of effort to process myself, as it reminded me of the whole process of losing my little brother. That is not easy, Nem. That is not easy at all. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, this is a safe space for folks, and like, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's got some nuance to it. Like, we talk about difficult stuff here, but there is a threshold. But like, you know, that kind of threshold kind of, you know, is a slider. It depends on who's here at the time and stuff like that. Because like, I certainly don't want people to leave if things get too serious and, like, you know, hit close to home or like make people upset. I don't want to make people upset. I want people to feel good here, you know, but be able to talk about some serious stuff too. And that's why, like, you know, if anybody voices, and certainly people are like free, they're absolutely free to say like, hey, look, this is making me kind of upset. If you could move it to Discord, that would be great. Like, honestly, like, you know, me and anyone here would absolutely do that, you know. In balance, as life should be, yes. Absolutely. You know, and it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing because honestly, like, you know, it would be super easy for me to just be like, hey, good feels only. Take all your bad feels elsewhere. It would be super easy for me to do that. But would it be the right thing to do? In my opinion, no. Because, like, that's not how life is. That's the beauty of gaming as an art form. It allows you to really immerse yourself in a story that moves, in a story that movies and books can't, and make it personal. And when you get the chance to really immerse yourself in a story, especially a serious one like this, it can relate to your life in powerful ways, which just makes the story that much stronger, in my humble opinion. Yeah, it does. It really does. I feel weirdly unfazed by people passing, but watching other people's grief affects me more than death itself. Honestly, like, that's empathy. That's empathy. And, like, you know, if you feel stuff, like, you know, other people are feeling things, I mean, that's something that is kind of in short supply these days, to be honest. Zoe, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. That's why Spiritfarer got to me so much. Honestly, I am afraid of Spiritfarer. You know, I've watched people play it, and, like, you know, how it affects folks, and, like, I know that I need to play it at some point, but I am scared to. Yeah, it will emotionally destroy you, yeah. Oh, I know. Life is Strange was a fantastic example of a game that made me cry. Also that. I'm afraid of it. Oop. Earwiggles, let's go. Here we are. But you should probably finish this cutscene so you don't have to use a snooze. Probably, yeah. I shall. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Thank you. I shall look forward to the cool treats. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to take that quick 3-minute ad break. So BRB, folks, like this is a great opportunity to get out of your chairs, grab yourself something to drink, grab yourself a snack and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll meet you back here in exactly 3 minutes. BRB. And we're back. Welcome back, folks. I didn't realize how tired I was. Not that I'm stopping anytime soon, so just... Might have used a limit break on a crab. Why did you do that? Why did you use a limit break on a crab?
Why not?
Was it a struggle for you?
No, but we had it. I figured why not use it?
I was wondering what that sound effect was.
I was like, did I hit a wrong button or something? Absolutely deleted from the terminal. It's all good. I'm gonna read these extras and then I'm gonna move on. All right. Thank you, Ahty. We look forward to seeing what you bring. I feel like a bundle of nerves. Well, you technically are, Rabor. Well, I guess maybe not. Not right now. You used to be. You're very considerate. As we've learned, good food brings people together, even sworn foes. That was well conceived, Wiclamont. Just putting what I learned in Yoctel to use. If I had to mention a potential problem, however, it is that food here tastes like nothing to the living. Seriously? I had no idea. Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless. In going along with the idea, Kryl likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I'm hopeful that it will help thaw it. So, shall we split up and look for what Ayala requested? Something cold, ironically. This is supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go with the best treat there is. One that'll leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. If you want to ask people near the Aetheryte, Ahty, Grahatia and I will do the same elsewhere. Okay, let's see. Aetheryte time. I guess this is where we go.
Aetheryte Plaza.
Gargantuas.
Oh, you found fire yetis.
A fire yeti. Flame yeti. Flame squatch.
There's a mount for that?
Of course, either Malik or Dozy would have a mount.
Hey, look, it's Florida Man.
You beat me by like 1 fucking second. God damn it, Poji. It's literally Florida Man. Oh my god.
I'm feeling much better.
You're feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just had to sweat it out.
Oh, I needed more water, I think is what it was. And let the ibuprofen do its work.
Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better. All right, a read.
Good company, I think, also helps.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Phew. After a long, hot soak like that, I'm gonna need a Gold Star ice cream. What? You don't know Gold Star ice cream? It's the only popular treat here in Ahty Volcane. While it's a little tricky to tuck into, you can't come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuses. What snack to have today? You want a recommendation for something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could use an iced drink with my snack. I think I'll get a coffee, actually. A tea might be better, or even a lemonade. But I can't go past a beer. Yeah, let's make it a white beer today. A white beer? I mean, if we're talking about like a white people beer, like, you know, there is Modelo or like Coors or something like that. Something that doesn't have much taste. The mount is from Eureka Pyros, a place also associated with Interesting, okay. A cold treat that will leave an impression? That's a difficult one. Ahty Volcane is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly the hearty and filling kind. Right. There's a popular stall to the southwest of here that might have what you're after. Why don't you go take a look? I think I shall. Right. Bob, 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 bob.
It's an ice cream stall.
An ice cream. Shakes my fist in the air. No, Drock, I'm not doing Eureka. Well, I'm gonna do. Yeah. I am going to do Eureka someday.
Having done some Eureka, though, it is very much a grind.
That's fine.
Oh, it's a lot of just killing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Well, it could be kind of fun just to have like a night during the week that we do that. Like maybe once we get caught up with MSQ, we could just use one of the weekend nights.
With friends.
Yeah, we just use one of the weekend nights to do just a bunch of Eureka. No cinema mode, no like no cinematics or anything like that. So we could just shoot the shit and kill stuff.
There's a little bit of like cinematics and story, but it is mostly just killing things on repeat.
Yeah. All right, I read. So you're here too? Everyone I spoke with recommended Gold Star ice cream. Those colorful balls stacked on top of each other, that'd be the ice cream, I take it? I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let's get Graha to help carry one. You're talking to a transportation expert. Meek Warrior! Meek, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in! How was your stream? How was Spyro the Dragon? Ooh, I gotta tell Yori about that. Meek, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack. Get cozy. Purple Dragon game! Yes, yes, yes. Welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I'm a trans-free gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing a little bit more of the Dawntrail main story quest. And the community here, we're all pretty chill and laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless of what you do, though, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Oh my god, Meek, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Clipper, welcome on in. Nice to see you. But how was your stream? Did you have fun? Well, I mean, like, Spyro is really fun, so... Please play Legend of Spyro, thanks. Yes. But holy heck. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. And Meek, thank you so much again for your raid. Thank you. You mean you can do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Great. They're definitely safer in your hands than in mine. I'll go and tell Graha everything's taken care of. See you back at the springs. It was good, just chilled with Spyro aesthetics and fan music. Hell yeah. That sounds like fun. Alright. Hello there, would you care for our famous Gold Star ice cream? Much needed after a day of holiday retail. Oh my god, Meek, I am so sorry. I used to do that stuff. I used to do that stuff with Radio Shack, and honestly, I do not miss it. Probably a wheat beer or Weiss beer. Both beers made with wheat rather than barley. Oh right, like a Hefeweizen. Yes, I do love wheat beer. Wheat beer is really good. Sending hugs to everyone in retail work. Yes. Like, honestly, if you need to go out and buy something, like, be super nice to the people, like, you know, who are selling these things or who are in retail, because their job is really friggin' hard, and they are way underpaid for what they do. Super underpaid. You have to deal with a lot. Alright, 3 servings coming right up. Here you are. You'll want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. I have 125 seconds. Alright, here we go. Goodness me, what an amazing looking treat. Thank you so much, Ahty. I'm gonna lurk and get some more chips and salsa. Thanks for having us. Hell yeah. Enjoy. That looks delicious. Oh my god.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
This is just excruciating.
Why?
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Where's he going? What is Graha Blast up to?
Raha?
What? What is he doing?
What is he doing?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
It makes me want ice cream also. Also, hiya Nova. Sorry for my delayed greeting there.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
I think I get it.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Bless those who did the recording of these noises, yeah. The ice cream eating sounds sure are something, right? Well, I mean, if you wanted to get brain freeze, that's a really good way to do it.
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
'Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive, to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
An unusual gift? The echo, I dare say.
Our people, the Milala, are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there. While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors.
Cryo, that's not fucking selfish at all. What the hell?
Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Yeah, Poji, oh my gosh. I was kind of thinking that while we were doing all this stuff too. It's like I don't know. It's weird. It's real weird and it feels odd. Alright, I'm gonna talk to them one last time before we go. You've gone through so much trouble for us. You all have good hearts. Our daughter is fortunate to have friends like you. I don't know what the best way is to get there. Let's see. Oh, okay, this way. Can you guys check the weather for this zone? How do I check the weather?
On your map, on the very top right, there's a little bubble off to the side of your mini-map in your top right corner. It says the weather is reminiscence.
Oh, wow. Did you attune? No, I didn't, actually. There we go. Malik is having a meltdown that I didn't attune right away. Alright. I read. That read really well. And you, Ahty, your sense of balance is something else. What? Oh, about balancing the ice cream. Okay. Though it had no taste, the ice cream was a treat for the eyes. I'm glad it served to ease the tension. Ahty, Raha, Lamati? With your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that and so much else, I thank you. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Malala's ancient homeland. But I'm hoping it will yield other information as well. Namely, information on preservation. Preservation, the scientists who were researching interdimensional fusion. And prior to that, created the Endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to the Malala, it couldn't hurt to learn about them. Right then, let's head inside. Alright, gotta check on one thing. Okay, we're good. Alright. Interesting. I think before going to the destination, I think I might actually read these things.
I'm reading them, and they do have actual information on them.
Okay. Yeah. The panel bears information on the history of the Malala. In the distant past, the Malala abided in peace upon isles of eternal summer. Winter never visited that bountiful land, and the flowers ever bloomed in all the colors of the rainbow. But such idyllic days did not last. For just when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the seas suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all of the animals soon perished. This unnatural weather continued with seemingly no end, and one by one the Malala fell into the death toll that was beyond counting. Those who lived still could do naught but pray as they huddled together for precious warmth. The Malala are the keepers of a mighty relic passed down through the ages. While it has the appearance of a crystal, by whose hand it was wrought is unknown. When a great calamity froze their isles, the speaker, their spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic for salvation. And in answer to their prayers, the relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like the light of a dawn, and through it they fled unto a new land. Since ancient times, the Malala have excelled in calculations. By using formulae and figures to represent all natural phenomena, they had succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. This gift proved invaluable in their new homeland, where they employed their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore which later came to be known as electrope. Through this ingenious technique, electrope was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning, but convert it into energy of any element. Esteemed for their excellence in the study of electrope, the Malala were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Some among them have attempted to invoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Eventually, the relic came to be forgotten, and some now question whether it ever actually existed. This place has the look of an ancient ruin, but I suppose it's an illusion as well. Oh, but maybe it's not. That would be kind of interesting. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Malala homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. What's going on? The ancient home of the Malala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel of Electro. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. But I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the Steps of the Speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. You know, I find it really interesting, and actually kind of a cool detail, that these machine people don't have a breathing animation. Nor should they, but they don't. It's kind of a cool kind of, you know, little detail that's like very subtle. There's even a guide. How considerate. All right then. As we wander around, is there something we do not if there is something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. Bzz, incorrect. Visits to our facility take the form of a quizzed tour. So the correct answer is, follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass, right? I'm sure it will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway to the chamber beyond. Yeah, I suppose it would feel off if the robot person actually had a breathing animation. Ooh, that is cool looking. It's Poji colored. That is really cool. Poor Charlie, died of overpurple. Is that pattern a Malala motif? Judging by the elaborate decoration, this was a place of import to the Malala. The wall is illuminated. It's so beautiful. If I may have your attention. You stand within a shrine of the Malala, a migrant people who roamed until they found their new lands to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here with the sacred relic she wielded. In this place, they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that, one day, they might return to their ancestral home. A sacred relic. That must be the key used to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Oh, here we go. There are 4 braziers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its brazier by operating the panel. Simple, yes? Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. If there are no objections, let us have Ahty do the honors. Go on and take a look at the panels, my friend. All right. Long ago, our people dwelled on isles of eternal summer, where the flowers ever bloomed. Yet eternity did not last, for a calamity turned the bounteous waters to barren ice. Yes. That is true. Praying fervently upon the sacred relic, the speaker opened a portal through which our people fled. However, she alone had to remain behind in order to sustain the power. What? Yeah, I don't remember that happening. No. Bagel! Bagel, 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 bagel. Bagel, 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 bagel. Joy, how was your stream? Tell us all about it. How was Silent Hill F? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drink and a snack. Get cozy. Inari-sama Kobe'd my butthole. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. What do you think about Silent Hill Silent Hill F? Tell us all about it. And oh my gosh, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're doing a little bit more of the Dawntrail main story quest. But the community here, we're all pretty chill and laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless, though, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. It was pretty great. Silent Hill nuked my OBS, so I'm kind of peeved, but it's a very fun game and a worthy successor to the franchise. Right on. Sorry to hear about OBS. Honestly, like, I was talking to Yori earlier today, too, and Yori's been having some issues with OBS also. We're continuing all the spoopy games through all November as I revved up for my 1K follower re-debut. We're like 40 away. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So everyone in my chat, go follow Bagel Tiger. Go follow and watch. Bagel I have known for quite a while and is wonderful and super funny. Not gonna lie. Like, absolutely super top tier entertaining. Also super sweet too, so definitely go follow and watch. For sure. Issues are with the Twitch servers has been going on for the last 72 or so hours. Oh, yeah. Oh. But holy heck. Bagel, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Owing to our innate gift in arcane calculations, we Malala not only transformed Electrope into a miraculous tool, but excelled in its study besides. As such, despite originally being outsiders, we were favored by the rulers of many a nation. That seems consistent. Interesting. When lightning threatened the world, we Malala turned to our relic once more. Invoking its power, we opened a portal and returned to our ancient homeland. That's not true. Oh, there are no more braziers. Okay. So only one of the braziers was true? Is that correct? Okay, I guess I read that wrong. Okay. I think it's true, yeah. Remember, you must light the braziers whose statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answers to be judged? Judge me. Quit wasting my time. You have answered correctly. And on your very first attempt besides. Amazing. Oh, yeah. Great work, Ahty. Ahty, I know you can do it. That's because the brazier of calculations, the info was on the panels in the other room. Ah, I see. Okay. Taken at face value, the information here would suggest the Malala had simply migrated from a distant land. But we know better. That we are aware of the existence of reflections, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, the fifth umbral calamity comes to mind. That which ushered in the age of endless frost. The legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isles vanished overnight. The art of Arcanima, too, traced its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Malala, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. If you have mused to your satisfaction, let us move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. So basically they're alleging that the Malala are originally from the source. From the sounds of it.
From the sounds of it.
Interesting. My mug makes my voice sound funny.
The Taratara race of Alexandra, the Malala, were originally from the source, who left long ago. The ice calamity, which is why Kryl has as much ether as someone from the source. Her race is not from the reflections.
This is true. I don't know why I read Malik's message like that. That's interesting. Oh my god! Happy Trash Can! Happy Trash Can. That took me a second. Happy Trash Can, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Happy X Clappy raid. Hell yeah. Welcome on in. Holy crap. Lady Azura, hello. Welcome on in. JDNY, welcome. Clappy, hello. Welcome. Happy Trash Can, thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing for a special event? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What were you doing? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack. Get cozy. Tell us all about it. Fluffy Dragon. Fluffy Dragon, that's my favorite type of dragon. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. JDNY, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We did an interview with Clappy Trappy. It took about 6 hours. Well, that is quite an interview. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope you had a good time. It took 2.5 hours to get through 10 questions. What? What were you guys talking about? Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because there is quite a bit of Clappy lore, just saying. There's quite a bit. I'm still learning it, too. Blood Yeen, hello, welcome on in. We ADHD'd so hard, I bet. Kerosene, hello, welcome on in. It was absolute insanity. Honestly, anything involving Clappy Trappy is absolute insanity. And by the way, what did you think of Clappy's laugh? It is probably the most infectious laugh I have ever heard in my life. Not gonna lie. Who keeps using the limit break? We both got ADHD, so it was insane, I bet. On a crab, okay, yeah. I've known Clappy for over a year, and honestly, his laugh is amazing. Yeah, I mean, I would challenge anybody to be in the same room when Clappy invokes their laughing spell. I would challenge anybody not to be absolutely just fucking happy too. Clappy is amazing too. So honestly, y'all give Happy Trash Can a follow and a watch as well as Clappy Trappy. Clappy Trappy is amazing also. I hate Clappy's laugh. It's too good. The only laugh more big is my uncle's laughing my ass off. It's something, yeah. My laugh is powerful. Yes, yes. It's Clappy's superpower. But oh my gosh. Welcome on in, folks, and happy trash can. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again for your raid. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's move on here. How many of these quizzes are there? Alright, let's see. Shell too hard, need LB. Skill issue. Alright, let's see. Enemies called pineapples. They were very much not pineapples. They offended me, so I off-ended them. Oh, I see. This place is very interesting. I still want to try putting them on pizza. What? You monster. Ether current, sweet. I had to change my name. Why did you have to change your name? Why did you have to change your name? What did you do? Okay, so this is pineapple right here. This is a pineapple panel. Why are the X's backwards? What? I literally had Hawaiian pizza last night and it was delicious. Posted some pictures in the New Game Plus room on Discord, okay. Oh shit, Malik. Oh my gosh. You might want to spoiler those. You might want to spoiler those, not gonna lie. For the folks who have not played. I knew this place looked familiar though. God, I gotta play that again. We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. While it is known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Malala themselves. That's rather curious. Isn't it, though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer, that it didn't actually exist in the Malala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? It's the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you're ready with the answer. How many types of masks are there? I don't know if I have the brain power to answer that question.
Especially since a lot of the masks are also higher up.
Yeah.
Do you want us just to give you the answer?
Well, let's see. Give me one sec. Is it 4? Or is it more than that?
It is 4.
Okay. All right. You can also run up the ramp. Okay. I think I'm going to run up the ramp just because I want to run up the ramp, and then I'll answer the question. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, this is going to take a while. Let me see. Chocobo time. Oh, there is a pineapple.
That's been said. It is in fact not a pineapple. I am offended.
But why did you use a limit break?
Because why not? It was available to me.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta slice and dice it for the pizza.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but like using a limit break, I mean that's basically like just throwing it in the garbage. Slam dunk it into the can. Oh, there we go. Okay, rather than do that, I'm gonna... Oh, it won't let me jump off. Now I have to run all the way back down again. Limit break flex. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Here, I can fly you down if need be.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. But yeah, I need to play Final Fantasy IX again. I'm kind of wondering, like, you know, there's still just like all this rumor going around that they're doing like a remake. And like, I'm kind of wondering if I should just play through the game that I got on Steam from Tozu, or if I should wait for the remake. But it might be a long wait for the remake, if that's even coming.
It would probably be delayed. It'll probably show up on PS5 first and be there for years before it get it on PC.
Probably, yeah. Play through the Steam version, yeah. I mean, like, I've already done that on stream, but it's been a number of years since I did that. Yeah, I should probably do that. Like, because there's like lots of things that I missed in my playthrough of 9. So I'm kind of thinking, like, you know, just break out like a play guide on and then just slowly 100% it. Maguri mod. Okay, I've heard of that before.
Yeah, it is really good.
Okay, I may do that. All right, I'm gonna read. So, how many kinds of masks are there? Have you determined the answer? 4. So your answer is 4. How about everyone else? Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like Ahty, I also believe it is 4. As do I. The correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn it, where the hell did I mess up? And that concludes the quiz tour for the Steps of the Speaker. I thank you for your visit today and eagerly look forward to your next. I had a Monster Hunter crossover. Have you done that stuff yet?
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
I have not done that yet. Eventually.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology.
Yeah, it has 2 crossovers. The most recent one requires the finish of the base Dawntrail. The previous one, though, I don't think that is way before this expansion. We got Omega in Monster Hunter Wilds, and good God, I've never been spanked by a robot so hard before. Well, honestly, like, Omega in this game is no joke. It is no joke, and it appears in one other game too, and there, it is also no joke. Okay, sounds good, Poji.
To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name... My name is Maya.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl Maya Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
God, that's so hard. If I may confide in you, Ahty, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Tural. I was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I'd learn nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up Pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Ahty, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through, rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up to the others. Life is for the living. The wise and dead we've had taken from us would not wish us to live in their memory, but to find our own way, to live for living. Miss them, but worry not. They will root for you. And when you see them again, you will have your own stories to share. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should do the ad before I do the terminal. So, folks, I gotta take a 3-minute ad break because Twitch wills it to be so, and it's shitty timing. But get up out of your chairs, stretch those weggies, grab yourself a drink and a snack, and I'll meet you back here in exactly 3 minutes. BRB. right, we back. Let me undeafen and check in with voice. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's the wrong button. I'm sucking at this pedal. My pedal keeps moving on me. Even though it's heavy as shit, it still moves. It's weird. Hello.
Hello.
We ready to go?
Most of us are up at the terminal. We're just waiting for you.
Okay. I am on my way.
There's more pineapples on the way, just be warned.
Gosh, I love pineapples.
I love actual pineapples. These ones are imposters.
Did you know that pineapples eat you as you're eating them?
Is that supposed to be because of the acidity?
Yeah, the enzymes.
Pineapple's my favorite fruit. It's so delicious.
Oh my god, I am getting hungry. Oh. Also, Paula, hello, welcome on in. How you doing, Paula? Just saying, I'm sure everyone in chat knows, but Paula Brady is a sweetheart. Could I also get a shout out for Paula Brady also? It's been a while since Paula has streamed, but like when she returns to streaming at some point, like y'all better be in that chat. I will be. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna weed. Lovely people were born Alayla. Okay. God, I don't know why that's so difficult. Erinville isn't here yet. Worry not, I shall be fine. The others have told me all. I'm glad Kryle could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, to ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal?
You know how to do it.
I do. That's so hard. Fuck. And here we are in silence.
What's up, Pochi? It's just one zone remaining. Now that Elenishpia has joined us, let's head to the last zone. Their memories may be gone, but their love will be with me always. Are you all right, Kryle? I am. I chose to forge on no matter what. And I've had the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, Dozy, oh my god. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time, I'd like to quickly check on the Meso terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I see it. Just got the final piece for my relic weapon. I knew you were a good luck charm. You're welcome. Congratulations. That is the Arrow Terminal, our last stop. Yeah. We're getting there, but it's... Oof. This is a heavy one. It's been 84 years.
If it's all right, I'm just gonna fast travel back to the main Aetherite rather than walking all the way back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of wondering. I'm kind of wondering if we should even do the Arrow Terminal tonight.
I could see us maybe have time to starting it, but not enough time to finish it.
Yeah, which kind of makes me think, well, maybe we shouldn't start it.
That's fair.
Because, like, we did
Keep it nice and contained.
Yeah, I mean, we did this whole terminal tonight, and it was very long. And, like, I'm kind of thinking the Arrow Terminal is going to be...
It's also going to be long.
Yeah, it's also going to... It's either going to be as long or longer.
Yeah. Each terminal seems to have gotten progressively longer.
Yeah. So I think I'm just... I'm not going to TP back. I'm just going to... I'm going to run back. Well, at least I'm going to mount run back. And we could just, like, chit-chat before I wrap up.
That's the only reason why I didn't run back, because each zone has also gotten progressively larger. And I'm like, gosh, that's a long run back.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's really striking to me the similarities between this place and Amarat. Honestly. Like... I think Amarat, the story in Amarat and all that is much shorter than this place, even.
Yeah, I agree. Much of our time in the Tempest was finding our way to Amarat, rather than exploring Amarat itself.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I kind of wish there was more to Amarat than what we experienced. Like, I feel like there's just so much more lore there than, like...
When you look at how important Amarat was to the culture of the ancients, it kind of feels like, and to be fair, it's an echo from his faded memory from thousands of years ago, so it's not going to be nearly as good as the actual Emerald.
Yeah.
But still, it just really pales in comparison to the lore behind that city.
Yeah. Drock is yelling at me that I went the wrong way, but if you look at my stream and see what I'm standing next to, did I really go the wrong way?
An aether current.
I did.
Which tells me I probably missed it and I need to go back and get it. Damn it.
Do you want me to stand here and wait for you to pop on over, or should I just go?
I see what Vera's saying where we mark your location.
I don't believe it. Ahty never goes the
there.
wrong way. Like, Oizen, I appreciate your faith in me. I really appreciate your faith in me. Of course, you're absolutely correct. I am never lost. Like, similar to, like, you know, how a wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. And Ahty is never lost. They are always precisely where they mean to be.
Remember Ahty's saying that they can never be going the wrong direction if they're always going forward.
Yep. All right, company chocobo time. There we go. Oh, Malik, I'm so sorry you have a migraine right now. Jeez. Ahty is never lost. They are precisely where they need to be, being led around by a leash where they need to go. Actually, and I'm not being led around anywhere. Nem. There's no leash. Oh, no, I don't want a TP. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop pulling on the leash down here then. What leash? What? What leash? I don't see a leash. Do you? Is there a leash here?
No, but there is a collar.
There is. Yep. Oh shit. Get these pineapples out of here. Interesting that our machine guy isn't here anymore either.
Tour guide.
Yeah, I don't think they were an illusion. They were basically a robot, which is a very real thing. They just left, I guess. All right, here's the Aetherite. Huh? There's a restless Malala over here.
Yeah, they said with the first terminal that some of the people would be strong enough with unresolved business that they would linger after the terminal was cut off.
Ah, that's clever. That is clever.
And their unresolved business seems to be our Aether Current quests.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and there's Vera lamenting the lack of ice cream. There's no more ice cream. Sorry. No more unflavored snow cones. Oh boy, my lack of dinner is really getting to me at this point. Unresolved business will require much more hydration, FYI. That's true. I should drink some water. All right. Here's the guard. Here we are at Gate of Remembrance, and I think this is where I'm gonna find a bean that we can visit. No, I mean, I legit sobbed in a side quest. Granted, I cry a lot at this game, but still, yeah, I mean... I don't blame you. This game is fantastic, and it has a very... It has a knack for, you know, tugging at the heartstrings, not gonna lie. I have cried way more than I care to admit.
Hi, husband.
Husband, hello! Get that bun. Quit it with the goddamn limit breaks! God
This time
damn!
it's someone else.
God. Here's a bean which I may want to visit. Where are they, though? Where are they in this game? I fear if I visit them, the vibe isn't going to be the same. As much as I want to. What about this bean? What about this bean? Oh my gosh, they've been going for a long time. Holy shit. Here's somebody I haven't visited in a while. What are they doing? Are you all up for maybe a little art tonight? A little art?
Artsy.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm ready to vibe with some art. Specifically, some 3D art. Sec.
Oh, Ahty, I wanted to mention something real quick, and I wanted to see if you noticed it.
What's up?
I mentioned to Dazarus what we were doing.
Yeah.
And he wanted to point out, and I don't know if he's correct on this, and I'm not attentive enough to notice it. But he said in addition to each of the zones going quiet when you turn the terminal off, when you come back to this area, it gets a little bit quieter, like it's removing one instrument from the song with each terminal that's shut off.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's a detail. Ooh, that's interesting.
Ahty.
Yeah.
I also sent you a link as well, just for future use.
I have heard... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Exactly.
What do you mean future views? We could visit them right now. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Malik? Should I visit them right now?
If you want to.
I do want to. So, okay, so I'm gonna leave voice on while I say this because I want to hear the reaction. Thank you, Malik. Why don't we raid Wuklamat's voice actor?
Ooh. Yes, please.
Are you Malik? Are you legit sure this is Wuklamat's voice actor?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
It's just like Alphina's voice actor also streams, and he streams Final Fantasy 14, and his username is I am Alphina.
This is nothing like that. This is not that easy. So we're going to, let's see, I gotta turn the caps lock off. We're gonna raid Squidsena. They're playing Slay the Spire right now. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna deafen up. And say the goodbye stuff, and I will return to voice chat once the raid completes. Alrighty, folks. Thank you all so much for a wonderful, wonderful night. This was fantastic. Like it's the emotion that is boiling up within me is pretty classic Final Fantasy 14 for me, and like I love this expansion and it's fantastic. But holy heck, I think that's gonna do it for me. The next time I'm going to be live is probably Monday night, 6 p.m. PST. I'm going to be getting back into Borderlands 4 with Tozu. Tozu will be back in town, so like it'll probably happen this time around. If anything comes up, I'll let you know beforehand. But at any rate, folks, thank you all so much for a wonderful night. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon, and that's most likely going to be on Monday, Borderlands 4, 6 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. Take care, folks. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be well. And I will see you later. Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Bye.